Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Larson's H1100 set of both his NASCAR Cup car and his Indycar. Thought there was nothing better to take a look at today on the day of the double. Well, if neither race gets rained out, because there's apparently a pretty good chance of rain for Indianapolis today, and there's even a slight chance for NASCAR, but not as big as Indianapolis, so who knows. Anyways, let's take a look at the boxes. We'll start with the NASCAR box. As you can see, you do have nice special box artwork here. Hendrick cars, number 5, some of the kind of colors and design of the paint scheme. H1100, Kyle Larson. Got a QR code, wherever that takes you. NASCAR Cup Series, HendrickCars.com, standard finish, Kyle Larson. Hendrick Motorsports, Hendrick 1100, Kyle Larson, standard finish, number 5. In total, only 708 of these things. I'm shocked it's that low of a number. I expect this car to be one of those cars they make like 2,000 of. But this is probably why these cars are already getting quite rare. I mean, they're going to make different versions of them that if you can wait on, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, got the same stuff on the back of the box. Register your car, Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. See if I can squeeze the IndyCar box. Will it even fit? Sort of. You got Larson IndyCar, Greenlight Collectibles, Kyle Larson, number 17, more of that blue and white. See in the back, you got Aero McLaren, Hendrick Motorsports, Hendrick 1100, Hendrick Cars. Turn it. You got NTT IndyCar Series, number 17. You see on the back, you got Kyle Larson's birthday, hometown, and you have a quote if you want to read that. And you got 17 on the other end of the box. Barely even fit these IndyCar boxes in these anymore. But anyways, let's get down to the cars themselves. Here we have the IndyCar. And here we have the Cup car. Nice matching paint schemes there. I will say the one thing I wish they would have changed a little bit here is I wish there would be a little bit more orange to the Cup car. Because like you have most of the stuff around the same. You have like down here, you got the white and the orange. You know, on the IndyCar, you have the white and the orange down at the bottom. You got the orange and white up here, which just goes right here. The white and orange around the nose. But then you have like this huge chunk of orange on the top, and then there's nothing on the top of the NASCAR body. For the Cup car, I feel like you could have maybe done like maybe the roof in orange or the hood and the roof in orange. Maybe Hendrick Cars didn't want to be on orange. But on the actual IndyCar, Hendrick Cars just have a logo right there where it's blank on this diecast. Except for if you want updated versions of these cars, they of course have already offered a qualifying set of the cars that are updated versions of the cars. Don't know why they wouldn't just wait to see if he wins a race first, but I think that would have been a smarter idea. Like, oh, he goes and wins the Indianapolis 500, then you can have like a race version. And then you could do like a cup race version or something. I don't know. I think they should have waited and then see how he did. If he wrecks, then you can make the qualifying versions. But like the qualifying version obviously has like the patriotic windshield banner, the tires, and all that. Why don't we just hop right into the video? We'll start with the IndyCar since that race is supposed to be first. So there are a few different updates to the car that are on that qualified version. Like I said, Hendrick Cars are right there. There's an H1100 logo right there. There's a Chevy bow tie right there. There's a Valvoline logo over here. There's a few different changes and such, but it'll definitely give a shot for some of these people to get the cars just because, like I said, these two are already getting super rare. They are disappearing off the face of the earth. I don't even know how many they made of the IndyCar because they don't really post production numbers. I would assume we're like, let's see, what number is this one? So yeah, they did make over 1,000 of the IndyCar at least. Not sure how many they made in total though. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have number 17, got a Chevy bow tie, Mission, NTT IndyCar Series, Dallara, and Aero McLaren. Got the Hendrick Cars logos on either side of the front wing, and McLaren on the end tips of the wing. You got, what does that say? Expand Machinery right there. See, you got the Indy 500 Firehawk tires. Not sure what that in design is supposed to be. I initially just thought it was just an orange line, but it is some sort of a design. Looks like maybe the McLaren logo in between the two orange designs. Somebody tell me what that's supposed to be. Got Firestone, got HendrickCars.com. Back here you got Stratasys, KTCO, and Aero. Got a little, not sure if that's a logo or if that's a chip. Is that on this side? Oh no, it is on this side, so maybe that's supposed to be there. Who knows? Anyways, up here you got Mission, you got PPG. You see Greenlight themselves are actually sponsoring this car. I love that IndyCar has Shell gasoline, so you have like Kyle Larson in the fire suit with a big Shell logo on the sleeve, which just looks hilarious to see Kyle Larson with a big Shell logo on him. Got HendrickCars.com, Chevy bow ties. You see a little tiny H1100 logo on the car. I said they put a much bigger one right there, so because that was always kind of weird to me. I'm like, you have this fancy promotion here, and you have a little tiny logo you can barely even see. So you got Mission again on the fronts right there. HendrickCars.com on the rear wing. Did they not do the rookie stripe light thing? It's a light, so I don't even know how they do. But I remember like most of the diecasts would have a yellow like sort of rookie stripe thing there. Did they not do that anymore? I don't know. I said I don't know as much about some of the new details of IndyCar. I still buy IndyCar diecast occasionally, but I'm definitely a NASCAR fan first and foremost. So you got X-Track on the sides back there. But that's about it for the IndyCar. Obviously, no opening parts and anything. There's the underside. So you can see where the DIN number was. Well, it's not a DIN number, but you know what I mean. But now let's hop on forward to the Cup car. It is weird to just see a different kind of primary HendrickCars.com paint scheme beyond just the Ricky Hendrick design they've used for all these years and will probably continue to use for another 10 years. Looks really nice. This is honestly an improvement over the Ricky Hendrick design as far as I'm concerned. Because I just wish there was a little bit more orange somewhere on the top just to fully match the IndyCar. I believe Kyle Larson is set to do this again in 2025. So please do different paint schemes. If it's just these exact same cars, I'm going to be super disappointed. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have HendrickCars.com, Chevrolet Camaro, ZL1, number 5, and Hendrick Motorsports. Down the side, you have HendrickCars.com again. Got Valvoline on the C post. On the B post, you have Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati, Climb, Freightliner, Mack Tools, and Siemens. Kyle Larson's name on the name rail there. Regular contingencies and such. Like I said, the real car will have the, Salutes tires, the NASCAR Salutes logo right there, a fallen soldier on the windshield banner and all that. Like I said, so far, if you want to get that version of the car, you have to buy that brand new qualifying 2-pack. It's so weird to me. Like, it's such a stupid thing to offer. He said, at least wait to see if he wins first. Or if he wrecks or anything in any of the races. Like, you might have been able to make, like, actual raced versions of both cars or something, and that would have been a much better set than a qualifying set, but whatever. Anyways, you got Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, HendrickCars.com, number 5, and Valvoline. And HendrickCars.com again on the deck lid. See, on the roof, you have the Aero McLaren logo and Hendrick 1100 Kyle Larson. Putting Kyle Larson under that always every time seems kind of weird. Like, well, just put H1100. Like, it's Kyle Larson's car. We know it's Kyle Larson. I guess unless Justin Allgaier apparently is on standby for this car for the Cup race. It's number 20, pretty low number there. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. It's Chevrolet, HendrickCars.com, Valvoline, and Wix filters. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the inside of the car if you want to see that. Kind of surprised they didn't print like an H1100 logo on the bottom somewhere. Seems like something Lionel would do. Just a really cool set of cars. I said I always love matching cars like this, and this is definitely more fun than when Kurt Busch did it because he didn't really have matching cars or sponsors or anything. You can also get this fun 164 scale 2-pack right here. I love when Greenlight does these like little boxed 164s. It's like a little tiny version of their 118 scale box. That's so much more fun than that stupid packaging they usually use for, well, Greenlight uses for everything. That like, whatever that type of packaging is called, that's like solid plastic, and then they just kind of like melt the whole edge of the plastic, so you have to use scissors to cut into it. It's like anti-theft packaging, but it just looks so stupid. This looks so much nicer. It's a cool box just with all the details and stuff. Cool for Lionel and Greenlight to work together like that for a 2-pack. There's also a 118 scale 2-pack of these cars that's meant to be a liquid color 2-pack. The Cup car looks amazing. You have the nice liquid blue, looks beautiful. The IndyCar, however, I guess Greenlight doesn't know how to do liquid color because it's just like the blue is just like a slightly sparkly. Like it looks like a typical metallic paint car, like not liquid at all. It looks hilarious. Like when it first got revealed or like first came out and there was like some photos of it and everyone's like, did they even liquid it? And like, I think it was a Plan B or somebody like posted an up close photo. Like, no, look, it's sparkly. It was just funny. Like, I guess Greenlight's not good at the special finishes. They can't do chrome cars. I know they've done chrome cars before, but Like I said, if you want an updated version, you can now buy that qualifying 2-pack. So I'd have to see if they offer another pack after if he does anything in the race, or like I said, just make a race version 2-pack. That would have been way more fun than a qualifying pack. But because they didn't really say if the qualifying is like actually like raced versions, like are they going to have anything on them, or are they just going to be like updated versions of the clean cars? Who knows? If you want these cars, they are brand new releases. You can get them right now. Like I said earlier, you're going to want to get them right now because they are already disappearing. They're already going for over 100. eBay auction just blowing up everywhere. They're selling out everywhere. Like the 164 scale 2-pack is even selling out everywhere. Like, if you want these cars, I wouldn't wait too much longer. Unless you want to wait for the qualifying pack, but is that a very odd offer? But anyways. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Kyle Larson's HendrickCars.com H1100 2-pack. Well, it's not a 2-pack, but 2-car set. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.